What to do, YouTube? It's your boy Akar Green back with another video, and in today's video this is going to be a quicker video. And yes, as you can see by the title, it is about these locks. You feel me? It is about these locks. So if you are a person that gets retwist multiple times out the month, you might be setting yourself up for breakage, alopecia, receding, balding, all of the above. And I'm here to try to save you from that. You feel me? So let me put y'all on game right quick. Boom. First things first. Less is more. So the less maintenance done to your hair, the less manipulation done to your hair, the least likely balding or receding or breakage or any of that will come your way. Usually, for me personally, I usually go, now that my locks are this length, I usually go 2 to 3 months, you feel me? Actually 3 to 4 for real for me. I usually like a little messier look, you feel me? I like to get it to that point to where it's damn near looking like it's freeform, you feel me? So, or at least at the root, you feel me? So I would say for the average person, if you like to get your hair done, if you like styles and stuff like that, I would say 2 months least, you feel me? I wouldn't do it every month. I feel like every month you're setting yourself up for receding just probably a little bit more over time. And like I said, even if you don't have a receding gene or a balding gene, you can still cause yourself to have those problems, you feel me? Because ultimately is manipulating your hair down to the scalp is not the best maintenance for your scalp, you feel me? So, and boom, we know why. And boom, we know why people like to get their hair done, you feel me? Because it looks cool, it looks fresh, it looks fly, you know what I'm saying? Every time I get my little, you feel me, I usually get 6-strand twist, and I usually tie it to the back almost, because it kind of looks like cornrows, but it's not all that stress on your hair, and it don't itch, you feel me? So I could achieve that look by doing that. So it looks like cornrows from the front, but and it's obviously 6-strand twist and a ponytail, you feel me? And I like looks amazing on me. It kind of reminds me of how I used to look as a kid, you feel me? And that's why I like it. I'm like, just look like me when I was in the 2nd grade and shit like that, you feel me? So I really like that look. But to save your lineup, you know what I'm saying? To save your scalp and shit like this, you gotta be comfortable with you gotta be comfortable with looking like this, you feel me? You gotta be comfortable with your normal locks, you feel me? Like, it's curly right now, but it's the curl pattern is gonna fall out, you feel me? So you gotta be comfortable with it hanging, you tying it up in a way to where it's not in your face, but it's also not stressing out your scalp. And to keep it a clean look while it's falling, is you gotta wear a bonnet, you feel me? You gotta wear a bonnet when you go to sleep. You gotta add a little silk satin pillows. You can even buy yourself a Scully or wave cap or some shit like that. I usually wear that when the lineup is all messed up and I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? It's just looking crazy. Put that bitch on and then I'm good, you feel me? You just got to be comfortable with looking like that sometimes. And if you get tired of looking like that, then it's probably time for you to cut your locks, you feel me? It's probably time for you to cut your locks, comb them out, or, you know what I'm saying, maybe restart. But if you don't look comfortable, if you're not comfortable with this length of lock or your natural lock look, then it's probably time for you to make a change, you feel me? So, and also I feel like people do it because they're like peer pressure by society. People would tell you look dirty, or people would be like, yo bro, it's time for a retwist or shit like that. I ain't gonna lie, that shit annoys the shit out of me, because I get that a lot, because I do go a lengthy time without getting a retwist. And when people put their little 2 cents in there, I want that shit, it's annoying, bro. Who the fuck said I even wanted a retwist? You feel me? That shit does get annoying, I'm not gonna lie, but you can't allow people to peer pressure you to get fucking retwist. There is no time limit on when you're supposed to get a retwist. Bro, if you wanted to, you don't have to get a retwist ever again, you feel me? And then you will just have freeform locks. Eventually your locks will be freeform, you feel me? And I wonder, a part of me wants to do freeform locks, I'm not gonna lie, but I wonder if those people that tell people to get retwist and shit like that, I wonder if they tell people with freeforms the same thing. Yo, bro, it's time to get a retwist. Like, nigga, I'll be like, nigga, who you even talking to? But those usually people, like, I hear that the most when I'm on TikTok live or some shit like that. It be fucking randoms just talking to me and shit. But I feel like a lot of people get retwist because of that reason. Either their peers or just social media standards and shit like that. Or they'll see a girl that look real good talking about something. I love men with their locks done. You feel me? Like, it's gonna be a lot of niggas in their 30s and 40s that's around my age right now that got receding hairlines and that's bald because the pressure of social media and shit like that. That shit have you thinking life is really something that it's not. You feel me? Like, so boom. And here are signs that are like that you probably getting them done too much. If your locks are real thin and skinny, if they're always thin and skinny and breaking off a little bit, you probably be getting your shit done too much. If my phone about to die. Boom. So also if your scalp is always sore. Your scalp is always sore after you get a retwist. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes, especially if you're not used to getting your hair done, then I feel like it's okay for your scalp to be sore. But after a while, it shouldn't keep getting sore. You feel me? Especially if you had locks for a little minute. But every time you get your locks done, if it's sore, nigga, oh, you probably be getting your shit you probably get your shit done way too much, brother. You gotta chill out. You know what I'm saying? And then another way you could tell is if your hairline is stressed. You starting to feel like little soft spots and shit like that around your hairline, nigga, your head probably balding. You know what I'm saying? My last video was about that. Your shit probably, you know what I'm saying? So get right, little bruh, cause you know what I'm saying? You don't wanna get your shit. Niggas be looking crazy when they shit be going back. You feel me? You don't want that, nigga. Gotta lock in, little brother. Boom. So I feel like people also probably want to know what happens if you wait too long. You feel me? What if you do go 6 months, no retwist? It's really not. I'm not gonna lie. Starting out, it might turn into freeforms. You feel me? It might turn into freeforms, but you can turn that shit back into, you know what I'm saying? You can get your shit to be maintained locks, even if it's long in freeform. You could get your shit to be a maintained lock style. You feel me? But basically, all that'll happen is the worst case scenario is that your shit will mat up and turn into freeforms. That's literally the worst thing that can happen, and you can revert that shit. You feel me? You can't revert it if it's like, I don't think so. At least I don't think that you can revert it if it's all the way freeform. You feel me? You might be able to though. It might be some people out here that know how to do that shit. They'll probably just have to comb your shit out and then fucking make it locked again. But I don't think 6 months is gonna turn it into that. You feel me? The worst thing that's gonna happen is that it's just gonna do its thing, and it's not gonna look like how everybody else's hair looks. You feel me? It's gonna have its own unique look, and there's nothing wrong with your hair having its own unique look, bro. For real. I really be thinking about doing that. I'm one of them people that just don't like to be like everybody else. This is off topic completely, but I'm the type of person, I don't really like dressing a certain type of way that everybody else is dressing. That kind of turns me off from dressing how I'm dressing. Also, when it comes to music, I'm listening to an underground artist nobody knows about. It makes me mad when everybody starts to listen to this person. It's like, yo, bro, you feel me? It's like, bro, this was my shit right here. Now everybody fucking on it. You feel me? So anything that can make you your own individual and make you stand out and make you be more of you, you feel me? And less of everybody else, you should really take pride in that. Nobody else can be you. You feel me? So like, you should really take pride in and go deeper into being you and getting into things that separate yourself from other people. You feel me? Because you don't want to look like the 10 people next to you. You feel me? You want to look like the one that stands out. You feel me? Small little tangent. Boom. But the moral of the story is that healthy locks don't always mean it's extra maintained, extra put together. That don't make your locks healthy. What makes your locks healthy is that the little roots, the little shit that your locks come out of, nigga, that shit at the bottom, nigga, that shit is healthy. You need to make sure these is healthy. And the way to make this shit healthy is to wash, massage, condition, oil, do those things to your scalp, and less harsh manipulation, twisting, pulling, it being dry and you pulling it, fucking shit like that. You feel me? Less of that and more of and regular taking care of your hair shit. I feel like a lot of people don't massage their scalp, and it's good to hit yourself with one of these sometimes. You can get the blood circulating like this. You know what I'm saying? If you got somebody to do it for you, even better. But and that's the end of this video right here. That's really all I wanted to talk about. Hopefully this video is not too long, but we will see. If you haven't watched my last video, that video was basically me talking about receding. Excuse me. Your hairline receding and shit like that, and how to keep that shit from happening. So that's all I wanted to say. It's your boy Akar Green signing out. I will catch y'all boys in the next one. I don't know what the next video finna be. I might film one right now. We gonna see, but I'll catch y'all boys in the next one.